I'm Daria.
I'm Lev.
You know my name. I'm Adam. I'm Adam. We're spinning the wheel. We're going to spin this very sophisticated wheel of NFL teams, and you're going to tell me whether or not they're going to win or lose this week. Well, that's an old wheel.
Washington Redskins.
That's a very old wheel.
That's not very politically correct, but I'm going to say that they're winning.
All right. I'll go for the next wheel spin. Vikings.
Are they good this year? I'm going to say they're winning.
Okay.
They're going to lose.
It's the Bears. The Bears. If you know, you know. The Bears. We got the Rams.
Oh, the Rams for sure winning.
What was that?
I said they're so good.
We're going to finish it off with the Seahawks. When I was like 5, they were my favorite team because their quarterback was named Russell and my dad is named Russell.
The Colts used to be my favorite team because their quarterback was named Andrew. My dad's name is Andrew. That's not actually true. But isn't never mind. I'm gonna say that they're gonna win.
All right. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Adam's Accounts season finale. We're here. We have headphones on because I don't know why I decided to. What?
Nothing. She's making a face at me because I winked at the camera. That's all.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So we're here with Helena and Gabby, and we're gonna talk about volleyball, even though it didn't go too well at the end. But we're gonna start off. Last year, you guys made the semifinals. So what was kind of the team mindset, even after losing in the semifinals, just as juniors?
I think that because we were really close to the final and the game itself was actually a really good game last year. I think that it was discouraging in the moment, but coming into this season, we knew a lot of our team was returning and we knew we had a good team. So I think that there was always kind of a sense of confidence.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I think it was definitely sad at the end, but I think because most of us all had that second stop laughing, because we all had that second season, we sort of used it as motivation moving forward. I think it was definitely a sad way to end the season last year, but it just showed us how far we could go, and wait, what was I saying? Yeah.
All right. So after, I guess, almost a year to kind of go through it a little bit, did anything change going into this year and with scrimmages and that sort of thing?
I don't know. I feel the overall team vibe was really good, and I think that a lot of us, the majority of us are seniors, and there's 5 total underclassmen, and just because of that, the team dynamic was really kind of fused together, and we were all really close. I think that because of that, a lot of the games kind of felt less stressful because you almost knew that your team would always be there for you. So I think that was really important, just to kind of keep our spirits up for the whole season.
Yeah, agreed.
So how would you say, just if you can give a general description of the season, Helena, and everything leading up to the playoffs, including, I know you won Cardozo and all of that.
Yeah, I think that our first Cardozo tournament was relatively early in the season, and we won that whole thing. And because of that, I think it was an early win that really gave us a lot of, I would say, confidence over the season. And a lot of the competition there was really good. And, a lot of the teams that we played were teams that are the whole division above or in our division, but still, we ended up winning the whole thing. And I think because of that, it really almost foreshadowed our future success.
Yeah, agreed. I think tournaments like that like were also really helpful because like realistically there's sort of like no stakes like because it's like not like a league game or anything, but it is like a lot of the competition we were seeing like later on in the season like in playoffs and like just like regular season. And I think that that was really good, like Helena said, like for like our confidence or whatever. But I think it also was really good like practice just for us like to sort of like go against like tough competition. Maybe not so tough competition at times, and like sort of like oh my god. And like um okay. And like and just, you know, have that like baseline and be able to like try out new sets or plays and like you know, like go through all the motions of like winning and like having to get out of ruts together as a team and yeah.
The first 3 rounds of the playoffs, 2 years in a row, your junior and your senior year, were all at home up to when they start the neutral site games in the semifinals. What was that kind of like? How do you think that might have helped?
I think that was pretty helpful for like just sort of like gaining support. Like I think a lot of people, like especially playoffs, like regular season, people were coming, but it was sort of like on and off. It sort of like depended. But during the playoffs, we had like quite a bit of support, and I think that was really fun. And just like not having to travel, I think was also like better for like the team. Like we had more time to practice and whatnot. And I think that we sort of like created like a routine of like you know like going against like tough competition and like we were pretty especially at home when there's like more spectators or whatever. I feel like it's really easy to get like frazzled and like very in your head, but I think that like really prepared us well for sort of like not letting like other people get in our head or like rattle us or anything like that. And we did a really good job of just like playing pretty consistently, like obviously with some ups and downs, but playing pretty consistently against like some tougher competition than we were seeing in the regular season.
Yeah, I think that also in the regular season we had like 3 home games, I believe. Um, so it was kind of crazy that like out of the playoffs, I think it was like 3 out of 5 of the playoff games were at home. Meanwhile, in the regular season, it was like 3 out of like 12. So I think that it was just kind of like I said, it was just really fun in general. And I think that also a lot of it was kind of it almost helped boost our confidence a little bit because when you're at home, everyone there is there to support you. So it's like when you do something good, they'll be there for you, and then when you do something bad, it's okay, and they like whatever, you know.
Neutral site game, semifinals. What was that kind of like going into it senior year, knowing that that's where you lost junior year?
So there was definitely quite a bit of deja vu, I will say. Like I think like walking like I think we did a really good job, like I said before, like setting ourselves up for like not getting frazzled. But obviously, like volleyball is like a game of mistakes. Like it's really difficult, like when you make a mistake, to like not get in your head, because that's literally how the other team like gets points. Like that's sort of it's literally the point of the game. So definitely like walking in, like warming up, I was really nervous. But in that game we did such a good job of like coming together as a team and like supporting one another, and we just had such good energy against like competition. Like days before, like people were like scouting, like Juliet sent like a bunch of like notes, like watching like the videos, which was like helpful just to know that like people were like
I can add on.
thank you.
So for the semifinals, where we played was actually the same location that we played last year. So I think that even just the specific location
That's
was
like
like
second his question.
No, I said it was I said it was a neutral site. I didn't specify the location.
I would say for me personally, since I was injured last year, it was almost like kind of something new for me because I never gotten that far like in the playoffs personally just by my, like actually playing. Um, and I think the year before when we lost to Tech, that was like the quarterfinals maybe.
Sophomore year.
Yeah. So that was like my first semifinal volleyball game. So I was kind of really excited, and I think that also the team that we played, School of the Future, they had beat Clinton, which I think the fact that they beat Clinton was kind of scary for us because Clinton kind of destroyed us when we played. I mean, we didn't play our best, but like it was like kind of daunting. But the fact that it wasn't a team that we played before and it was like unexpected, it was almost good because we went in just with confidence in ourselves rather than thinking about like our past mistakes in previous games.
The sad part of the day, the finals at Brooklyn College didn't come out on top, but was that kind of a fun experience, even just leading up to the game?
Yeah, I will say, like, I think the entire team, like, sort of left, like, a little disappointed, but leading up, like, having gotten there was so, like, rewarding. Like, I think it was very, like, evident just because, like, for the past, like, oh, yeah, for the past, like, 4 years, we've had, like, a very, very strong team, like, I think. Like, we've had really, like, I just think the one thing that made the season so different was that the team was so close, and that's probably because we didn't like change that much. Like the people, like we only had like 5 new players, so we all like knew each other, and it was just like a really tight knit community. And I think like having that support system is definitely what got us there. So just going in, like I think everyone was really proud of ourselves having gotten there. But I think one thing that like really was disappointing was just the fact that like there was so much like pressure there. I think we all got a little bit in our heads and we weren't playing our best. And I do think like not to be that guy, but I do think if we played them again, like we probably could have won. And I think that that's like the sad part, like knowing that it was completely like within our control, because like you can't always control physical mistakes, but you can absolutely control how you respond to them. And like knowing that that's like why we lost the game is a little bit sad, but I can't really look back like I can only look back fondly on the season and on like Hunter Volleyball as a whole, just because I'm like so happy for everything it's like done for me, and like I wouldn't have changed my experience for anything. Even though we didn't win the finals, it's okay. Like we still got there. We haven't gotten there since like 2017, and we haven't won since 2005. So. Next year.
I agree. I think that like the mental game was kind of disappointing. I think that honestly for me, like leading up to the game was really fun, and like the idea of being in the finals itself was just kind of an exciting idea. And I think that all of our team was like kind of prepping for it in their own way. Like kind of like the day before, I was like really scared, so I like went to bed really early, and like I think that everyone kind of did their own like pre-game ritual, whatever. I will say I think the one disappointing part is just the fact that we are seniors, and like last year, even though it was kind of another disappointing loss, it was like we still had the chance to make it up the next year, but like the majority of the team is just not going to be here next year. So I think that, you know, having that final game be our last Hunter game is a little bit disappointing. Okay. And now we're going to switch we're going to flip the script. We're going to ask Adam some questions.
Oh, great.
Adam, what's your favorite part about Adam's accounts?
My favorite part is, I guess, talking to people and being able to interview different people for different sports and learning about everybody's sport and what they do.
Who's your dream guest on the podcast?
Do you want me to say not Gabby? Just all right. I don't know. I feel like I've had a lot of good guests already. Really just anyone that can bring some energy and bring some good answers to the show.
We're sharing mic. Have you ever interviewed Potter?
I have not ever interviewed
You
Potter.
totally should. Wait, I feel like
He
you have a
said-
lot of good answers.
I
You
asked
should
him
interview him
once
for
and he said
basketball.
that this should be for students only.
I think you should interview Coach Chalmers. He's pretty young. I feel like he kind of counts as a student.
Oh, you're the middle school.
He doesn't really coach anything.
Yeah.
He calls me Banana, so.
Huh?
Oh.
For the banana shirt.
Oh, I understand.
I hope you enjoyed this Adam's accounts with the 2 volleyball team members. And Aisha and Juliet the filmer. Yeah. Adam, do you have any last questions?
Do you want to do the wheel?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Do you want to do the wheel? Let's bring it up.
Wheel time! Woohoo!
You don't have a mic, so scream it. Okay. And the team is the Commanders. Adam, who are they playing this week?
Yeah.
I don't know. Figure it out. Or just.
Um.
Are they good or are they bad? That's pretty much all it is.
The Commanders. I mean, I think it depends who they're playing. They have a pretty challenging division this year, so I'm gonna go with they're gonna lose. Got it?
Yeah. Agreed.
That's
Ditto.
Summary of the interview, by the way.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Broncos. Oh, they're gonna win. They're definitely not gonna win. I'm gonna follow Juliet, Queen Juliet's answer, and I'm gonna say that they're not gonna win.
Same.
Juliet is kind of like she's like really into sports and everything. She's kind of like a tomboy.
Right, Gabby, you're picking first.
Falcons?
Ooh.
They're gonna lose.
I would have to agree with that.
Thank
I
you.
don't have any standing.
Why are we spinning infinitely? I'm confused.
What? We're doing 5 spins.
And one more.
This is
The
4.
Ravens?
I'm gonna go with. Wait,
I feel like they'll win.
they already played.
What?
Didn't they play?
No, it's like
This is their next.
Oh, this
yeah,
next.
their next game.
I think they'll win.
Lamar Jackson's kind of ugly, so I'm gonna go with they're gonna lose.
But he's good. I thought he was like the goat
And last
though.
but not least,
The
the Bills. I'm gonna go with
they're gonna win.
I'm a big fan of Josh Allen, personally.
Ho. That's all.
That's the outro.
Thank you for watching.
Broccoli Rob would like to say something to everyone. What is it? Oh, he wants you to like and subscribe.